Okay, so it's March 8th, a Monday. I've been sitting in front of my computer in Zoom classes from like 7:30 to 3:30 right about now. So I just can't wait to go on a run. I'm not gonna talk much. I really just want to run, and when I come back, I'll talk a little bit more about the week ahead and what I'm gonna do this week. Okay, I ran 2.3 miles at a 40 pace, which is pretty good. I felt really great on the run. It wasn't like really strong, but strides felt pretty easy. My legs still felt a little heavy from the 10-mile run, but it's alright. It's not worse than usual, so it's not too much of an worry. Tomorrow I have a mixture of a tempo run and a speed run. I'm gonna do 6 times 5K pace for 2 minutes and then a 10-minute tempo run. It should be fun to train both my endurance and my speed a little bit. And then Wednesday, I'm gonna have a pretty long recovery run, 45 minutes. Friday is another speed run. Oh, I don't remember what it was. Actually, it's progression speed run. So I'm gonna start at 90 seconds of 10K pace, 90 seconds of 5K pace, 90 seconds of mile pace, and do that a few times. Sounds a little bit tough, but shouldn't be any tougher than the 8K tempo run I did last week. And then the special run this week is definitely the long run. I have a 13.1K dress rehearsal. So kind of getting myself into the mindset of running my half marathon. It is just that it's a little shorter. I have to run 1.6 times the distance I'm running on Saturday on my actual half marathon. So it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, it's finally dawning on me that I'm actually doing this, and I'll have my half marathon within my reach in like 4 weeks. So that's definitely exciting. Okay, it's March 9th, a Tuesday afternoon. I have a speed run today. It's quite tough. It's speed run plus tempo run. So I'm gonna start off with a quick warm up as always, and then 3 5K pace intervals, repeats. So that's 6 minutes, and then a 10-minute tempo run, and then do the first workout again. So another 6 minutes. So 22 minutes of hard running and 5 minutes of warm ups. It should be it should be definitely a challenge. I'm going to be looking at 3.5 miles at the end of this. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's not going to beat my legs too much. It's a little bit chilly, so I'm going to get on this warm up and try to get my body ready for the workout. Alright, I'm back. I ran 3.7 miles at 7:50 minute per mile pace, which is pretty good. I actually felt horrible on my warm up. I ran like a 9:40 minute per mile pace warm up, and it was just really sloppy. I couldn't pick up my feet. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I just been sitting at my desk all day and still haven't gotten out of that slump yet. But then the workout went good actually. All 6 of my 5K pace were around 6:45 to 6:45 to 7 minute per mile pace, which is my target for my benchmark at the end of the workout anyways. And then my benchmark was at 7:50, which is pretty fast for a 10-minute effort as well. So yeah, definitely happy with this workout. I'm gonna do a pretty long recovery run tomorrow, so that should be fun too. Okay, it's March 11th, Thursday afternoon. I'm going out for a long recovery run. This run was actually planned for yesterday afternoon, but it was raining quite a lot, and it was pretty weird. The raining is pretty sporadic patterns, so every time I contemplated going out for a run, the rain just like magically appeared again. So I didn't get that. So yesterday was my rest day. I'm gonna head out for the recovery run today. I'm gonna do 45 minutes, which is probably like 5-ish miles for me at about 9 minute per mile pace. So this is actually my favorite type of run because at the end you get the satisfaction of running pretty long. Like 5 miles is a pretty good looking distance, but you're not too tired because you have no expectations and you're running slowly. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. The sky is beautiful. I'm gonna go enjoy my run. Okay, I finished my run. I was 5 miles at 8:45 pace, so really solid run. Felt great all the way through. I'm gonna keep this a little short because I have a meeting in like 5 minutes. I still got a shower. I'll 100% be late, but don't want to be late by too much. But yeah, the sun was out the entire time. Just good to get out the door. And plus, it's end of my school week too. I don't have school tomorrow, so there was absolutely no stress about any academic work. So I was able to think about whatever I want to and then enjoy the run. So that's the best possible outcome that I can ask out of a recovery run. So 100% fulfilled its purpose. I will come back tomorrow for a speed run in the afternoon. Okay, it's March 13th, Friday afternoon, March 12th. Friday afternoon, I went on a 5-mile hike earlier today, so my legs are definitely not fresh. It was pretty easy, but still 5 miles in my legs, so run might be a little bit sloppy, but I have a speed run, 90-second interval running, so I'm gonna do repeats of like repeats of 5k pace, 10k pace, and mile pace each 3 times with 90 seconds of break in the middle. Should be fairly easy, but yeah, the main goal is just to not re-aggregate my my blister on my right foot so that my long run tomorrow isn't too painful. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna like just stop this run or anything. But yeah, hopefully that won't cause too much pain tomorrow. But I'm not gonna talk for too long. I gotta pick up my sister after this run, so I'm gonna just crunch this one out. Okay, I ran 2.5 miles at a 7:30 pace. I am so glad that I came out to do this run because I was feeling quite exhausted earlier and not feeling up for any exercises, but now I'm feeling great. Felt re-energized by the sun and the run, and the pace was pretty good too. I ran my 5k pace at around 6:45, my 10k pace at 7:15-ish, my mile pace at 5:55, which is excellent by my standards. I'm glad I'm able to keep those paces. I'll put the pace chart over here. There are some like discrepancies, but I think that's just problems with the tracker. But yeah, my blister feels okay. I'm probably gonna need to treat it somehow for tomorrow, and I'll see what I can do. Probably slap a moleskin over it so it doesn't rub against my socks and my shoe during the run, but hopefully that won't bother me. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm in the frame, it's just my head, but it's Saturday morning, March 13th. It's a little bit, all the birds are chirping, but it's a little bit later than I would have liked. It's already a little past 8, so luckily it's really cloudy today, maybe a little bit foggy, so the sun is not gonna hurt me today. But going out for a 8-mile long run. It is 13.1k, so it's going to kind of emulate the same environment and feels for an actual half marathon, and the audio guide is going to tell me how I'm supposed to feel at each stage of my run and what's going on, how I should be tackling this, so it should be a lot of fun. I am going to do a little less talking now and just get this run in, stretch a little bit beforehand, and yeah, hopefully it doesn't give me any troubles. I didn't, my blister is still here, so hopefully it's not going to hurt. Yeah. So I am pretty good with my stretches. I'm gonna do a little bit, touch my toes for a little bit more, and then go out on this run. But the goal for today is just try to build up the pace, run normally. I'm gonna start at 9-minute pace and then move down to 8. I'm gonna try to move down to 8. My goal is to run a sub 8-minute per mile pace half marathon, but that's looking increasingly undoable. So I'm just gonna approach this the same way I plan to approach my half. So this is looking like the way to go. So yeah, I'm not gonna beat myself too much to meet the speed requirements. Rather, just focusing on the distance is good for me. But all right, yeah, I'm good to go, and excited to see how this is gonna pan out, and excited for it. Okay, I'm back. I ran 8.16 miles at 8:30-ish pace, which is a little slower than I thought, but the general progression I really liked. I started from 9:05 minute per mile and ended around 7:50, which is exactly what I was going for, and it's negative splits throughout, so I ran faster and faster. I never had to take a break besides the obligatory traffic light stops, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with this progression. It's exactly what I've liked, and the only thing I could have improved on is if I could have started a little faster in the beginning, because I ran both the first 2 miles at 9-minute pace, which is a little slow. So if I can do that keep this up for the entire half marathon, I'll be more than happy. And it was just in general a great dress rehearsal for what I can expect in a month or so. Yeah, I'll start on the weekly recap. So I did 21 miles this week, which is a little bit down from last week and the past few weeks, but still a great solid effort. I ran it at 8:24 pace, which I'm perfectly content with. But throughout the week, there were 2 pretty rough speed runs, the long run today and the long recovery run. Nothing too special or strenuous. It wasn't like last week where I had a really big speed run and a really long run. But this week it's just gradual mileage all throughout and getting me more and more fit for the half. But today felt great. I honestly didn't feel too hard. With the run being too harsh on my legs or my body, it was just kind of cruising along the whole way. My blister started bothering me towards the end of the run. It's actually quite painful and tender now, but in the middle didn't feel too bad. Maybe I popped it, I don't know what's happening. I'll go home and treat it for the rest of today, and hopefully it'll recover for next week. Yeah, I believe this is the 5th week, so I have 4 more weeks to go. It's definitely very exciting, and can't wait for the actual half.